This could be the biggest scrub ever.
Yeah, well, that's why your pole's that big and mine's this big. You could have told me that.
That's for the tail.
I'm not ready for this fight.
Chris and Tim have landed at Cairns Airport. They're now on their way to Yorkeys Knob to try to capture a monster female scrub python living in the roof of the local boat club.
You had much to do with scrub pythons?
Oh, I've had enough to do to know that they scare me. And the teeth.
Yeah.
Huge.
That's the thing, isn't it?
They eat full-grown wallabies. Swallow them whole.
Known to locals as Big Mumma, the legendary reptile is scaring the hell out of the lady paddlers.
Scrub pythons are a bit mythical, like crocodiles.
Yeah.
Who's seen the biggest one?
Yeah.
And this could be big.
The boys are on a tight schedule. They only have 2 days to complete their daring mission. All previous attempts to remove Big Mumma have failed.
In the dark, in a confined space, with a snake that's
With a big
6 to 7 metres long. Awesome. Hey, how are you?
How you going?
How you going? I'm Chris.
At the Yorkeys Knob Boat Club, Chris and Tim are met by the CEO Stu and one of the outrigger canoe paddlers, Sue.
This is where the action's happening.
Apparently.
Well, do we bring the right gear or what?
Oh, mate, you might need a bigger hook than that.
We would hate to see something happen to her, and that's the priority, is to make sure she's protected.
You've seen her across here.
We've seen her the width of the road.
Like she goes right across.
Right across. It was down.
It's time to lift that denial and acknowledge the fact this is a very big snake.
1, 2.
She's a monster.
3, 4.
And I'm in trouble. 5, oh dear, 6. Right across.
Right across.
Tim, he's in trouble as well. He doesn't know that yet. Look at his face.
You know, off the camera, all day, I've been really psyched up. You guys take all the time in the world, and now I'm getting really psyched out about this monstrous snake. There's a little bit of poo in my undies.
Snake in the roof right now.
Now.
Check it out.
Whereabouts, through the back there?
Yeah.
Inside the club rooms, Chris and Tim get their first look at one of those male visitors.
Oh, man, he's a little one.
Serious?
Yeah, that's
That's a baby.
That's an absolute baby. He's still a handful to grab.
The size of his head was like that.
Yeah. It's
He's a
tiny.
toy.
Oh, jeez.
This is where she has her, shall we say, late night meetings.
Look at
This?
that.
She does this with her men.
She does this. Shall we say she's a popular female? She's maybe a socialite, a Paris Hilton of the snake world.
I'm going to go up there, and I'm starting to think the hook's no good because there's no way to work it into the roof, so it looks like I'm going barehanded. Yeah.
Yeah. The reality is, because she's got so big, she's become a danger to the dogs, the cats, and really the kids.
If I can get into that next part, I can get him.
The really awful thing is that you put your head up through one of these holes and you're looking around and you think, I haven't checked behind me. You look around and there could be a snake right there, just waiting to grab you. It's an awful feeling.
Chris and Tim are on a mercy mission to Cairns to try to remove a frightening 7-metre python from a local canoe club.
This is like a posh hotel here. You've got all these lights, you've got hot water systems. The snakes are just sitting on top of them. They duck outside, they go to the supermarket, eat a fruit bat, come back in, digest the food, lay your eggs, hatch your babies. It's just the perfect area for big snakes. There's snake skin everywhere.
Local folklore around here says that Big Mumma is 7 metres long. If she really is 7 metres long, she's the biggest scrub python ever recorded. Oh, Timmy.
What do you got, snake?
Snake skin.
Skin.
I don't know how big it is. Grab all of that.
Oh, it's big enough.
Oh, gee.
I have had a bit of enough. It does put you on edge. I mean, everyone talks about the beauty of it and all those things. I'm over the beauty, just get the snake out. Okay, just want to go out, train without peeing your pants would be great.
It's a big snake.
Oh, Timmy?
Yep.
Yeah.
You got one?
Yeah.
Watch him. They'll bite, mate.
Yeah, I know. Everyone that knows a little bit about snakes always says, oh, pythons, you shouldn't worry about them, not venomous. With scrub pythons, it's different. They've got massive teeth, and when they latch on, because the teeth face backwards, you can't get their head off. They call them the pit bulls of the snake world for a reason. I got him. It's not a big one.
Jeez, look at that. How beautiful is that?
I had to say, Timmy, it's 1-0.
No, that's a half.
Mate, this
At
is
best.
Is this a scrub python? Yes, it is. Did I catch it? Yes, I did.
It's a baby scrub
1-0,
python.
Timmy. 1-0.
The funny thing is that Chris is all cocky now. I've got a snake, mate. Wait until he sees a big one. He's going to freak. More skin?
In Cairns, Chris and Tim are continuing their search for the legendary Big Mumma and her harem of boyfriends.
These snakes are so strong. They can constrict and have the muscle power to eat a wallaby and, you know, to strangle us.
I reckon I can see something.
A snake?
Yeah. Go up that end. It's a monster.
He should just come past me and I can grab him.
Yeah.
What's going through my head up there is I'm about to grab the snake and I can see its head is don't bite me, don't strangle me. They're the two most important things.
Just be careful because it's facing that way.
Okay. Okay.
He's moving now.
Okay, again. Yep. He's just past me. Yep.
You got him?
I've got the head, yep. Got it, mate.
You got it?
Yep.
This?
Yep, just take it now. More.
Keep on going in here.
Hold on, he's dead. He's dead. Feed that down.
As the battle heats up, what the boys don't know is whether the snake is Big Mumma or one of her boyfriends.
Pull this way.
Yep. Keep coming.
He's hanging on up this end. Which way do you want me to pull?
Grab this here. It just kept coming and coming and coming. Big snake.
Oh, jeez.
Over.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God.
Look at that.
It could be her. It could be her, you right?
Yep.
There's obviously a real buzz about trying to find Big Mumma. But in all seriousness, the most important thing is getting her and moving her somewhere safely because she's a once-in-a-lifetime snake. Oh, mate, let's get her on the lawn. She's a monster. Stretch her right out there, Timmy.
There you go. What are you at?
4.9 metres.
4.9.
It's not her, fellas, I don't think.
You don't reckon it's her?
I don't reckon it's her. I reckon it's a bit small.
I was shattered when he said it wasn't Big Mumma.
They were pretty excited about it. I didn't want to tell them it was definitely not her.
Oh, mate, flip him over. There you go.
Oh. You're right.
We've had a few of them.
You are right.
There you go.
There's little spurs here. He's come out of Big Mumma's house, but it ain't Big Mumma. Oh, man.
Head down. 1 second. 1, 2, 3.
They've still got a lot of work to go and a lot of crawling around in roof spaces and looking to find her.
That's it. Stinks of snake up here.
Next day in Cairns, a nervous Chris and Tim have decided to climb right into Big Mumma's lair in a last-ditch attempt to find the monster python.
Oh, it's just hot in here, just oppressively hot, 35, 40 degrees, and it's perfect for snakes, but geez, it's not good for people. Oh, man. Oh, it just don't fit.
The boys are running out of time. Both have commitments back in Sydney and need to return home tonight.
Basically, we've demolished the place. We haven't found the snake. I don't think she's in there.
Enough of all of this lies. Mamby-pamby, warm fuzzy stuff, just get the snake.
Thank you. I'm taking it on board. Is this all just one big wind-up?
No, the girls wanted to see you.
Yeah, that's right. Surprise!
Thank you, mate.
Tim, thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Just be kind when you tell stories about what we did here, all right?
Always, always. I'm not surprised they didn't get her. Many have tried, many have failed.
See you, Big Mumma. Yeah, you won. Convincingly. It's no boat club, but it's all right. Came in for a nice
There's
surprise.
one last thing for Chris and Tim to do. Release their snakes back into the wild.
See you later.
Look at that.
All right, it's a bit of a difference there.
You can smell his home, a bit more lively. It's satisfying to see that snake just take off here into the jungle. Away from suburbia, into the jungle. It is perfect.
You know what? We didn't get Big Mumma, but in a way, what that allows is for this legend to live on. And that's kind of nice. See you, buddy.
Thank you.
Good job, Pete. Well done.
Where is it?
Brody and Claudia are too terrified to move, with the deadly intruder now nowhere to be seen.
You know what a diamond python is. It's not a diamond python.
No, definitely not. Brown, about this long.
How long ago did you see it last?
Probably 15 minutes ago.
All right, well, you've got a table. If it comes that way, jump up, but we'll have a bit of a look.
Thank you. Hoping that the boys can come in, find it, get it out and take it away.
Nah, clear what I can see. If you're a snake and you're in a house and you begin to hear thumps on the ground, people walking, you're gonna get scared. And when they get scared, they will go to a dark spot. Under the lounge, behind the television, in the laundry, in the bathroom, under the bed, that's where we need to start looking. Just keep your eye out, you ready? It can be dangerous. I mean, you lift a cushion up on the lounge, the snake was under it and he's bitten you on the finger before you know it. So you haven't moved, so the doors that were shut were shut?
Yeah, haven't touched anything.
He's not getting under the doors. We'll keep looking. Kitchen we're at, then we'll move outside. Kitchens are always interesting, and there are always lots of hidey holes. Dishwashers, fridges, they're a prime area that snakes can find somewhere to escape and hide. Hey, look at this. Do you see that?
Yeah.
We've got a bit of a slide. You see it?
Yeah, he's gonna be there, just watch your fingers.
We've had a torch as best we can, under the fridge, around the fridge. What we're gonna do to get behind it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yep. Whoa, head! That's a brown. This is a 1.5 metre eastern brown snake. It's the world's second most venomous snake. Not only are they incredibly venomous, but they're really aggressive. And when you've got a snake backed into a corner like this, in a tiny little area, that's dangerous for us. You imagine it if one of the girls walked into the kitchen and that snake is backed into a corner. It's a recipe for disaster. They are lightning fast.
He's watching you.
Grab him, mate.
Good thing, hasn't it?
Grab him.
While Tim makes a dash for safety, snake expert Zach corners the intruder.
There you go. What a snake. How about that? Eastern browns are responsible for either the most or second most fatalities in Australia each year. That's a combination of where they live, their food source, rats and mice that like to live around houses, so they come here, but also strong venom and aggression if they need to. Wow.
This bad boy is feisty, so he needs to be bagged quickly.
Did you know 9 out of 10 people bitten by venomous snakes are normally bitten catching the snake or trying to kill the snake? Don't do it. 1, 2, 3.
Yep, turn it up.
Wait for someone, or you professionals like Zach or I, to come and remove it. The worst thing you can do is take matters into your own hand. Okay, see you a bit later.
Thank you. See ya. Did a wonderful job. Found it in a very tricky spot under the fridge, caught it nice and quickly, and now it's gone, thankfully.
Now we've caught the snake, Zach's gonna milk it. It gives us a chance to make sure the snake is healthy, fit, ready for release, but we can also use that venom to make anti-venom, and by catching it today, we can actually save a life. Ooh.
It's a bit fiery.
He's fiery. Just be careful, mate. You've done all the hard work, don't get nipped now. This is a critical moment. There is never a time that you are closer to its head than right now. If Zach's bitten here, it is straight to the hospital. These snakes can kill you in minutes.
Yeah, so fingers that target, not a stupid animal.
There is no simple way of milking snakes.
There we go.
It's only a really small amount in there, but that's actually a lot for an eastern brown. How many grown humans would that kill?
Without anti-venom, you'd likely knock over about 5 people my size, so...
Can you imagine that? 5 or 6 people from that tiny little minuscule amount of venom. The only way to make anti-venom is to extract real venom from real venomous snakes. Up in here looks great.
Yeah, I reckon just up here, man.
Every year, we save about 300 lives, and we're the only organisation to do so. It's a really big part of us, our heart and soul.
Right, I reckon let him go, Timmy.
Off you go.
The snake is now being released into bushland, this time well away from any houses.
See you, Charlie.
See you, bud.
Good job, mate.
Cheers, mate. Sure.
So what's going on?
Put a rooster in my shed last night, and this morning he disappeared and there's feathers everywhere.
All right, and you haven't seen anything?
No. I rang Billy today because I needed help with the mysterious disappearance of roosters. They're part of my family and I rescue them, I look after them and I care for them very much. For the past 2 weeks they're disappearing and I don't know what's going on.
Okay, no worries. Let's go and take a look.
Thank you.
So this shed here?
Yes.
Far out, mate. This is crazy. As soon as I step in, there's chicken feathers everywhere and it clearly looks like an animal's been attacked here and it doesn't look good. Come on, mate. I know you're here somewhere. Definitely on the right track. Dee Dee looks really stressed. She's concerned. So that makes me pretty concerned. I had this really odd, eerie feeling that something large was watching me. A large predator. There were just so many perfect hiding spots. Oh, there's a real good spot here actually, under this pallet. No. No one on there. Where are you hiding? Have you ever seen them up on top here?
When I open this up, I hear this all clunk, 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 clunk.
Oh yeah.
I'm very happy that Bill is here today so he can sort out the mystery with my little rooster and missing chickens.
Far out. There is so many snake poos inside of these doors. They're all massive too.
Massive.
Great place for them to hide.
Oh my gosh.
That shed literally looks like a snake hotel. There's just so many perfect hiding spots for big snakes. And it's crazy how a big snake can hide somewhere so small. You know, there's even poos inside of the blue cabinet here.
The puzzle of Dee Dee's beloved poultry disappearing in recent weeks is close to being solved.
Wow, there's snake poo everywhere. Oh, look at the size of that snake poo.
Oh my gosh. Ooh.
Honestly, I've never seen a snake poo that big, and that's
huge.
not even the whole thing. When it's all together, it'll be over a foot long. Look at that, that's probably almost 40 centimetres of snake poo. That is insane. I've been working with snakes professionally for about 20 years and I've seen stacks and stacks and stacks of snake poo. But when I seen this one, literally 40 centimetres in length and like 2 inches thick, I thought surely that couldn't have come from a snake.
And look at that.
Oh, that's a big shed, eh?
Dee Dee uncovers further evidence that an extremely large snake is the predator that's been killing and eating her chickens.
This is big.
I've been living here in Australia for 40 years. I grew up on the farm. Snakes are everywhere. I had a taipan in my shed, eastern brown. I know there's venomous snakes all around my property, all around Australia, and you have to live with nature.
Well, I think we just got to start turning stuff over and looking around.
Yeah,
like,
well, it's all yours.
I'm actually a bit nervous after seeing the size of that snake poo. There's so much stuff in here. So I spot this big cupboard in the far corner and I walk over. I open it up, quick look inside, no snake in there. I've got to try and move this cabinet. Oi, far out, look at the size of this thing. I cannot believe what I'm looking at. An absolute monster of a snake. This thing's massive.
As Billy wonders how he's going to catch such a large killer,
Oi, have a go at the size of it.
he receives another shock.
Far out. It's 2 huge pythons curled up on top of each other. What is going on here? This is crazy. Hey, Dee Dee! I found your problem, mate. All 8 metres of that problem. There's actually 2 huge pythons curled up on top of each other behind that cabinet in the back corner. So that's why you've been losing so many chickens.
Ay, ay, ay.
They're having an absolute feeding frenzy here.
Wow. What can you do? Can you relocate them, please?
Yeah, I think I can do it. It's going to be very challenging. They're massive, but I reckon I can get it done. This is going to be wild.
Oh, gosh.
So now I've got the task of catching both these pythons at once, getting them out of the shed. There's just so much stuff in there I've got to watch out for. So what I want to do is I want to grab those snakes by the tail. I want to stay away from those heads. They're massive heads, huge teeth. I don't want to wear a bite from one of these snakes. I'm going to try and do both at the same time. Get them up and literally straight out that door. So I've got them. I've got both of the snakes here. Woo! Have a go at the size of him. Look at this bigger one. He's going berserko. I've got him. One's got a right past my face. As I've stepped out of the door, the smaller of the two literally launched up and bounced off the side of my chin right here. If he'd have got a hold of me, he could have literally just started putting coils around my neck and I would have been in real drama. Around that pole, come on mate. I'm going to let this one go out that way. Oh no. Dee Dee, you want to grab this one for me? The smaller one and pull it back? Yep. This is crazy.
Oh, Billy.
Woo! Have a go at the size of him. And you can see the one that ate the rooster last night. Huge big lump right here.
When I saw the snake with my little rooster in the belly, it's like, oh my gosh, this is the reason he disappeared.
Oh, mouth open. Ready to strike. These guys are not happy.
I'm worried about having a snake in my shed where I'm going in and out all the time. It's like I have been dodging the bullet for so many weeks, not realizing that I had 2 big snakes in my shed.
Dee Dee, you might have to come and get this duck.
Okay.
Oh, watch that. So I just got to be quick here because this thing's going to regurge that chook.
After one of the killer snakes ate Dee Dee's rooster overnight,
just watch that duck.
Her other poultry are now in danger.
Watch that strike. Don't let these ducks come over or they're going to get smoked. One of them's already got a huge rooster in it. All of a sudden the ducks start walking in, he spots him, literally essed up. I don't know if it was defensive or if he was looking for his next meal. Dee Dee, have you got a bin I can get these into?
Yeah.
So now I've got them on the grass, I'm nice and safe. But I'm going to lose them, I can't keep holding on to them. So I yell to Dee Dee to grab a bin. That's what I've got to do. I've got to get them inside of a bin, secure them, and then I'll be fine. Ooh. Yep, close that lid. Dee Dee doesn't want to keep these snakes around for obvious reasons. So I'm going to relocate them not too far away into some suitable habitat, away from people where they can spend the rest of their life. Oh, sorry, mate. Whoop. Hold on. His head's right there, his head's right there. Ready to take that tail in. Okay. Give us a half open and see what it's doing. Yeah, beauty. Beautiful. Woo! Woo! Woohoo! That was hectic. I got that second snake into the bin, closed the lid, and it dead set felt like I just defused a bomb. I look up at Dee Dee and she's just got this huge sigh of relief.
Oh, wait, I smell the snake now. Oh. When the pythons ended up in the bin, I was so relieved because here they are in a safer relocations. As long as they're safe, far away from people, I'm happy with that. Thank you.
Good plan, mate.
Thank you, Billy.
My absolute pleasure. I'm going to take him over to the car now. Yep. I'll get on the road.
Oh, great job.
The first part of the catch and release plan has been a success. But Billy can't relax until the deadly pythons are safely in their new home.
Just going to tip this on the side and you can just cruise on out. And no more chickens, all right? No more chickens for yous. It was a great result today. Admittedly, when I was coming here, I felt a lot of pressure, especially after I seen the size of the poo in that shed. But then we got the snakes caught, secured into the bin, we relocated them somewhere beautiful. All right, you two, I'm gonna take you one at a time. No more chickens, no more ducks, no more turkeys. You coming this way with me. There you go, mate. Really happy with how today went. Great result for the snakes, great result for Dee Dee, great result for the chickens. All in all, beautiful day.
After losing several poultry to the voracious pythons, Dee Dee is also ecstatic with the outcome.
My message to Billy, thank you for looking after the snakes and taking them far away from people so they don't hurt any more chickens. So thank you, Billy, for looking after the snakes and looking after me.
I'm gonna walk you in here. There you go, mate. Beautiful habitat.
How you going?
Hi, Chris.
Must be Pam.
It is Pam. Thank you so much for coming. I'd
That's
really
all right.
like you to have a look and see if that snake is still there.
I've got to say, I'm looking forward to seeing it myself.
A snake was discovered when Pam was having a swim with her grandchildren.
Just as we were about to leave, Sophia looked over and just near the skimmer box there, she said, Nana, what's that thing? And I looked over and I thought, oh, that looks like a frog. Then I looked closer and I thought, no, it's a snake's head. Why would he come in the water?
Good question. First of all, it's quite hot, so
Yes.
he could be quite dehydrated. The other thing is that he could be trying to shed his skin.
Right.
If it looks like I'm really taking my time here, I am, and there's a very good reason for that. I'm still not convinced as to what sort of snake we're dealing with here. There are two main possibilities. First of all, a diamond python, which is what I'm hoping for. The second possibility is a broad-headed snake. They're venomous. They look very similar, they're a little bit shorter, but people have died through confusing a broad-headed snake for a diamond python. I don't really want to be one of them. We're going to grab it here, and then I'll move my hand in there. I'm going to get control of the snake's head there. Okay, and then you can use that bag as protection if you like. It'll go in there and then away.
Right.
It might move a little bit more than that.
Let's go. You've got to be brave.
Okay.
Chris and Pam now need to determine whether the reptile that's taken up residence in the pool is a non-venomous python or a deadly broad-headed snake.
Is it looking more like a python?
Yeah, it looks more like a python to me. Going on the markings and the length, he's got to be a diamond python. It's good news, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of snake here to deal with.
Oh, Chris.
Wow.
Wow. Can you grab it by your prong? Chris the vet, you've got a win here.
It's far from ideal, but the one thing I do have on my side is Pam's support in my ear from a good metre away, which is nice.
I'm brave here. Do you need me for anything? Oh, there he is. Quick, can you grab him?
Come on, jeez, he's fast too. I can't get a grip of him. His bag won't stay open. I just can't believe how big he is. He's just slippery.
He's slippery, that's the thing, isn't it?
That's the problem. Just stay there. Oh, no, don't do it. Stay still, come on. Had him too.
Chris.
Well done, Pam.
Oh,
I thought that'd be easier. I really did.
I was wondering when you were going to fall in the pool, actually. Oh, goodness, look at that.
The reason he's in your pool
Yeah,
is because he's trying to soften up his skin
right.
to lose it. Well, I didn't think we'd have to go to the point where you had to hold the bag. But
No, I
you did it, and you did it very well.
I did it! I have something to tell my grandchildren.
I think they're going to be very impressed. All right, well, we're going to hit the road.
All right.
Did you want a little kiss before?
Oh, I'd love it. No, I'd rather have a kiss of you, Chrissy.
You're good.
Not the
You're
snake.
very good.
You can take the snake away. Find it a good home.
I will, don't worry.
Chris has found a new home for the feisty python he captured in a swimming pool after a titanic struggle.
Hello. Oh, can we talk about this? I think he's trying to tell me it's probably time. The skin's just sliding off. It looks good.
What's up, mate?
There's a snake in a banana bunch in the packing shed, and the boys are freaking out. So I need you to come up and find where it is and get rid of it. We gotta go.
On a banana farm, Billy's friend Paul has a slippery problem that's brought his banana processing plant to a grinding halt.
So we've had to just shut the show down, and I need you to have a look at all of these bunches and figure out which one has this bleeding snake in it.
Man, there's a lot of bananas there. So literally any one of these is going to have a snake in it?
Any one of these bunches could have a snake in it, and I need you to get your little mittens in there rather than me, because you're the professional here.
Paul literally provides millions of bananas every single year to people right across Australia. And time's money. So to him, to have this process shut down, he's obviously really stressed.
Honestly, it is so frustrating, and so I need you to sort it out so we can get back into it.
Righto.
I'll tell you what, I am so relieved that Billy's here today, because this sort of thing, it happens from time to time and it just wastes so much time.
Righto, mate. I don't know where to start here, but I'll get it sorted for you. I'll have a look and I'll give you a bell when I find the snake.
Thanks, mate.
Paul's giving me no direction here. He's just fast and loose out of there. There's literally hundreds of bunches to check here, and I don't even know what I'm looking for. Like, obviously I know it's a snake, but in an area like this, eastern browns, taipans, northern brown snakes are extremely common. I know it's a snake. What is it though? It could be something highly venomous or a completely harmless tree snake. I've really got to keep my wits about me here and be careful that I don't stick my hand in with something highly venomous. It's really hard to get a good look in to try and locate the snake. Snakes love to hide in the banana bunches. They go right up into the bananas and they just curl up. Next second there's a fellow cutting the banana tree down, taking that fruit into the shed. They don't know where they are. Oh, right here, right here. Right, oh, you can just see his head. He's just coming up between the bunch right there. Thankfully, it's a completely harmless carpet python. This one's only a baby. How am I gonna get you? So I'm working my way through these banana bunches, and then all of a sudden, bang! I've just found this gorgeous juvenile carpet python curled up right inside of the bunch, but it's actually really hard to get to. I might actually pull this, if I can, get this sleeve out. Really hard to get this snake out of the bunch. I'm moving bananas out of the way, I'm breaking them, I'm trying to pull the sleeve out. Here we go. Come on, little mate. Oh, look at him. Oh, he bit me on the leg. He's going berserko. Oh, he's chilling on my wrist. Look at that. He's got a hold of me. He doesn't realise I'm just trying to help him. So he's got a really good grip on me. He's chewing right down on the side of my wrist. He's got his coils around my arm there. He's in extreme defence mode. So he's just grabbed a hold of my wrist there, curled around, and he's actually not letting go. And for a little snake, he's got razor sharp teeth. I don't want to hurt him, you know, so I'm just slowly unwrapping him, trying to unlock those jaws from my skin. I'm trying to get him to let go of my hand. Oh, there we go. Thank you. He's going to bite me again here, so I've got to get him into a bag quickly. He's only a small python, but he's still got about 40 little needle sharp teeth in there. And you know, I'm really glad he's only this big, because in a few years' time, he'd be like 2 meters, and a bite from that size would be nasty. So you can see all the different holes where he had a hold of me and twisted and bit down, and he was really trying to send me a message.
With the feisty young pythons safely in custody.
Righto, little fella. This is much more suited for you in here, away from the bananas and biting people. I'm not going to hold that against you though.
Billy moves his banana-loving foe to a place where the anxious reptile can relax and work on the farm can resume.
And hopefully you stay away from those bananas, you naughty little snake. I've done a good job today. I've helped this snake out, got him back into the bush, and I've helped my mate Paul out. So I reckon he owes me a few bananas. All right, good luck out there.